Hello everyone, Warhammer here, and welcome back to the Empire campaign for Mortal Empires. Now in the last episode we finished the quest chain for Gal Moraz, as well as finished a chapter meaning we've got a sudden influx of money that we're going to be spending pretty much this turn, to be honest with you. Now we've already got some unique landmark buildings we want to build at both the Moot and Faldorf down to the south, but most important thing for today's episode is that we're going to be starting the official war against Sylvania, starting with Tempelhof up here in the north. Now we already made our first step by taking Fort Obenstein with Balthasar Gelt, but this time round, Karl Franz is going to be in a position to go after Castle Tempelhof when the game, thank you, loads up. So, let's just move you straight towards Tempelhof. Now we didn't attack it. Tyler Backlund recently attacked it, I believe. So we shouldn't have that much of a garrison to face. Yeah, we're just going to auto-resolve this one. Thank you, game. Decisive victory as expected. We'll skip through and couldn't make any money from this really if I tried, could we? We're going to go ahead and occupy it though. When the game decides to tell me about it. Thank you. Cool. We picked up a light college acolyte, so we can give that to one of my characters and really help with the untainted in the region. Try and get rid of that vampiric corruption. We've got a valet as well. I like to think we've actually picked these up from the cells of Castle Tempelhof for whatever reason. Then we've just got this valet as well as a light acolyte sitting around in the prisons there. We've just rescued them. But we managed to take Tempelhof most importantly. It doesn't have any buildings. No, it doesn't. Right. Well, unfortunately, we can't do much about the vampiric corruption until we actually take Schwarzhaven, which is the capital for the von Carsteins down here. And not only that, but in order to get the Shrine of Sigmar, we need to get Tempelhof up to a tier 3 settlement. So, we've already got some fields down for the extra bit of growth. It's not going to be too many turns until we can actually upgrade Tempelhof to tier 1, tier 2, and then be able to get up to tier 3. In order to try and help out a little bit, do I want to try and build another fields? Or try and get some money? Because we could build a woodman's hut, gives me a bit of extra income and some trade resource. Or we can just switch over straight to here and get my hands on a weaving house. In fact, I'm going to go for that. Gives me a little bit of extra money, and don't forget we are building up a new army with Volkmar, so we do need some extra money coming in. Now, speaking of Volkmar, I gave it some thought in between episodes, and I've decided that we don't need to go too extreme with his army. The reason being, as you can see, we'll get a regiment of swordsmen as well as these Demigryph knights. Now, Volkmar to me is not someone who necessarily needs to have high tier units, especially when my sort of basis for this is actually reading the story from the end times. If you ever read those books by Games Workshop for the, well, Warhammer world before it was destroyed, there's actually a thing in the very first book about Volkmar making an expedition into Sylvania to find out basically what's going on, and that's where I believe the Hammer of the Witches came in and stuff. But he didn't have Demigryph Knights, he didn't have a massive swords unit, he had some flagellants, he had a few state troops and things like that, as well as a witch hunter, which we will be giving him. So what I'm actually going to do is just get rid of these two, get some money back, and in order to get him down towards Sylvania more quickly, let's move you down to Grunberg first of all. And then what we're going to do then is start recruiting a few units. Alright, we will be definitely getting my hands on the Hammer of the Witches, as well as I'm thinking either the Tattered Souls or the, where are they? The Silver Bullets, because they do good damage, I believe, against magic. Let me just double check. Yeah, magical attacks, so this is going to be good against the ethereal troops of the Vampire Counts. But we can recruit those as soon as we need to, so I'm not too much of a rush to get them now. Instead, let's have a look-see. I'm going to give you some knights. Just because why not? In fact, hang on. Huh. Just noticing that the Reichsguard are actually a bit better. And cheaper as well. Slightly more upkeep cost, but still quite much more cheaper. You know what? We'll leave it actually for the moment. Let's get my hands on a mortar. And what else? we're going to be giving them an extra unit of crossbows from Balthasar's army. So let's give you some handgunners. We're going to be giving you swordsmen and whatchamacallit, halberdiers from Balthasar as well. So tell you what, let's give you another unit of knights, I think. And then that should be it. I'll be happy with that. Yeah, because we want to give him a few characters as well. So we'll leave that. Instead, what we'll do... Actually, we can do it at Grunberg, can't I? We'll head down to here, recruit hero. And we're going to give you a witch hunter. Now, I do have a name somewhere on the list I need to put in, so I'm just going to switch their name, whoever it's going to be witch hunter. But who do we have? We've got 3 options. Comrade Alistag. Franz has put his trust in this man. Pray he does not let him down. That's actually some really good bonuses for him. Makes him much better in both combat and defense. Okay. Tough. Extra armor, physical resistance could come in handy. Monster Hunter, though. Bonus against large. That has potential. Nah, I think I'm going to go for Imperialist. So we're going to recruit you. And we'll level you up now. Now, we'll change his name, like I said. I've still got a couple of characters left to use. Although, I'm still looking forward for unit names. So if you guys want to submit any, feel free to do so. But we'll go for Accusation, Bloody Blades. Increase Silver Bullets, so increases missile damage. Give you a point in Fleetfoot, Stalker, and... Fact, Scavenge? No, let's make you a little bit better in defense. There we go. That should work. So he'll be able to join up with Volkmar next turn, and then of course we'll be able to do the same then for Luther Huss eventually. And in fact, that does remind me. It has been suggested, because I'm going to be moving Luther Huss from Karl Franz's army, we do need a character to replace him. So let's have a quick look at our warrior priests. Poison attacks, missile damage, casualty, replenishment, and movement. I'll take that, Boris.
What do you require?
Alright, only 3 points though. Unfortunate. Let's give you that one. I'm going to make him a little bit more of a combat character because we already have a nice little bonus from replenishment, but I can give you at least 1 point, I guess. But 2 more points then. Let's give you Impassioned. Yeah, let's give you Impassioned first of all. And then he can start making his way over and then towards Karl Franz. Alright, Volkmar's done. Heinrich. Of course, we've got Malagor and Nat coming around here, so I'm actually going to move him to Gorsel. That way then he's in the center, and if he needs to, he can move up towards, and now head down towards Marienburg. Although it has been suggested to me, actually. Now, there's a reason why I've been letting these be built up in multiple places, because we do need them to expand our global capacity. So having the barracks, for example, gives us the ability to recruit an extra 3 units of greatswords. But it has been pointed out that we don't really need that right now. So what we could do is actually destroy this, and if possible, build another Tailor's Guild here in Arnau. So we can actually get more money coming in, assuming that the game will let me. I can't remember if that's the case. Otherwise, we already got it built here and here. And I'm quite happy with the situation where it is here in Gorsel. Although saying that... Now, I've chosen Gorsel for a particular reason. Can I actually build multiple buildings in the same area? I don't think I can I? It's been so long. You know what, I'll find out. It's not a big deal if I have to rebuild the barracks. Alright. But Volkmar's moved, Heinrich's moved. Gavin. Good old Gavin. He's been travelling all this time on the sea. Let's move you this way. Because then we'll be able to find out what's happened then with the New World colonies. Skeggy has been taken by Hexotl. Okay. We'll find out about the others and eventually. Karl Franz taken Tempelhof. Balthasar Gelt's already moved. Future Leon Silver. I'm actually going to move you up to Tempelhof. Because don't forget, he gives a bonus to public order, especially when he's in the province. He gives +4. So that's going to help out with the vampiric corruption that we've got in, well, Sylvania. Now we need to go to Faldorf. We need to upgrade and get... In fact, I can find out now, can't I? No, I can't get that, right. Okay, no matter. And we'll do that. Hell's Winter's Teeth, Reichland. Okay, thank you, game. I'll cancel that then. But the Moot, that's where I need to go for the final one. Do we have enough money for it? Damn it, we don't. And I don't want to actually cancel any of my purchases. I'll tell you what we will do. Let's see if any one of my allies are willing to give me a little bit of extra cash when the game actually loads up. Thank you. Alright, let's have a look. Talibek loans. Are you willing just to give me some money?
I will.
Thank you. Okay, Sterland. What about you?
Disagree with that.
No, you're not. I'll tell you what I will do. Just because we are pretty much right next to everyone anyway, let's say you're going to give me some money in return for me becoming a military allies with you. In fact, this should give me more than what I need. There we go.
Yes.
Now, I don't normally like to do military allies, but they're pretty limited in who they can fight, and if needed, we can always just cancel the alliance another time. So for now, let's just do that and that. Fantastic. Who do we need to level up now? Karl Franz himself. Now, it has also been told to me that I really do need to focus a bit more on his combat skills. That it's felt that I put too much points into his battle effects. I can see the reasoning behind it, so I will give you Woundmaker. And by the way, I'm not criticising advice that's given to me. I do try to keep it a little bit more lawful, and I'm not really that fussed about min-maxing. But I definitely want to make Karl Franz a bit more of a combat fighter, at least. So going for Woundmaker, in fact, the next point gives you over 700 melee weapon strength. Cool, we'll take that. And then, I do need to give names for some of these still. Definitely need to put that on the list for next episode. But for now, let's just hit the enter button. Huh. I didn't realise Batonia was at war with Karak-Ziflin. They've already burned down their capital to the ground. Wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest. Aye, Malagor, where are you off to? He's heading up towards her now. I may end up trying to set another ambush, just to see if we can catch him when he actually gets onto land. But Kazrak, you're going to make a mistake if you go to Batonia all by yourself. Well, best of luck, mate. Best of luck. Right, back to my turn. We did have a bit of an agent action against Fort Obenstein, but I don't care about the garrison really, to be honest. Most importantly though, we managed to get our stuff recruited for Volkmar, meaning we can start making our way now over to Sylvania with him. Ah, Karl Franz has become strict as well. Okay, let's head over now to Volkmar, my good sir. Right, where are you?
What do you require?
Alright, I'm going to change your name for the moment to the Warrior Priests. I think I got 2 more Warrior Priests, 3 maybe I can use, as well as 2 more Witch Hunters. So I'll make sure to get names for them for the next episode. So, the Witch... Be funny though, just call him Mr. Witch Hunter. Yeah, you know what? Into Mr. Witch Hunter. There we go. Good fitting name for you, I think. We'll put you in Volkmar's army. Force Marcher. In fact, I'm going to stick you in there as well. Simply because Volkmar can travel much faster on, Force March than the agents can do by themselves. So let's move you down towards the Moot. We'll get there in a couple of turns. And then we can bring Balthasar down then towards the Moots in order to join up as well. Get that all sorted, then we'll go after Schwarzhaven with them. Right. Karl Franz, let's go after towards Eschen. See if I've taken them out. This should eliminate Tempelhof as a faction once and for all then.
Men, we must attack.
And it's really not worth me fighting her. Sorry guys. There you go, it did take a few losses, but that's acceptable. How much money do we make? Okay, I can live with that. Alright, let's go ahead. Do I want to loot and occupy it? You know what? Sure. We're not going to be necessarily going after the rest of Eastern Sylvania right away until we start the war against the vampire counts. So I might as well just get some extra money out of it. And it's not like we were going to worry too much about vampiric... Yeah, minus 19 from corruption. Jeez, we're going to have a civil war take place anyway. We'll take that. We'll demolish that. And let's have a think. Let's get a weaving house for now. And let's do something else. Orchards. Yeah, let's go for orchards, in fact. Get the public order bonus for little that's going to help. But Karl Franz can wait up here then. We're going to have something happen here in Western Sylvania at some point anyway, so I'm not too concerned about that. Let's have a look. With 6,000, what can we spend our money on? Marienburg can do with some increased defenses, get up to reinforced walls. But really, I want to try and see if we can go after Malagor. Now, if we go this way, it's still technically out in sea, so what I'm going to try and do, we need 25%. Let's see if we can set an ambush here in order to try and go after him next turn.
Yes.
It's only a 50-50 chance, but you never know what might happen. So I'll let Heinrich stay there. Not worried about those. Mootland's already been upgraded. Oh yeah, forget. We need to do here. Let's build some defenses for you. Valdorf is getting your hands on the wine market. Grunberg, let's grab that. And let's get my hands on another weaving house. Morgan money, after all, never a bad thing in my opinion. Right. In fact, something I could do, in order to help the money situation a bit, but I will need to do some agent actions, so that we can recruit another wizard. Another wizard would give me the ability to increase... Oh wow, that's actually quite useful. Perceptive, extra recruitment rank for all units. Anything that's going to actually give money, though. Ooh. Ralph Suvenhoff. Noble. That might come in handy. Anyone else got something like it? Regal. Could come in handy again. Knowledgeable. Confident. To be honest, though, let's get my hands on this grey wizard. Reduce construction time and cost is going to be extremely useful. So I'm just going to have you as an agent on the map. And we can spend some money accordingly. So boost income, I'll spend it straight on that. Let's see, we'll go specialist as well. 2 points there, 2 points there, and 2 points on steel technology. That might come in handy actually for us to use against enemy units. Enemy buildings, Scouting, not that concerned. We'll go for a point here though, so he actually has a bit of magic to his name. But Ralph here is going to boost up our income a little bit more by being in Altdorf. Although, actually, if we move you to Marienburg, yeah, we're definitely going to boost it up a bit more there. Okay, we'll make sure to do that when he can actually move in the following turn. Otherwise, I think that should be everyone. Let's double check. Karl Franz. Let's give you another point this time in Ruined Maker again. That's 700 weapon strength. Wow. Next, Luther Huss. Actually, we have two options. We could give him Grand Soulfire, which is going to be quite useful in combat. Or we could give him Volkmar's Disciple. As I'm going to put him in Volkmar's army because of this particular skill, making him unbreakable and reducing his upkeep completely, right, is going to be quite useful too. I mean, how much is his upkeep at the moment? Well, to be fair, it's only 153, so really I'll be doing it more for the Unbreakable than anything. To be honest, let's actually go for Grand Soulfire. I feel that will come in much more handy. Could have actually gone for that, couldn't I? No matter. Alright, but we'll give you that. Next then is Alistair Hapt Andersson. See, we could give you that. Let's actually give you Earthin for now. And then anything else we want to do with my money before we end the turn. To be honest, I think we're good. In fact, let's use some electoral machinations. Because I would like to try and improve our relationship with Viceland. I have a feeling we are going to have to fight them in war. However, if we want to take Viceland. But I'm quite willing to spend some of this in order to try and improve ourselves a bit. So maybe some of you. And a bit with Averland. Something like that should be fine. And why not Stirland? Just because, why not? We've got plenty of it after all. But we do that, hit enter, and see what happens next. Oh, we have an incursion. The vampire counts have raised an army near Fort Obenstein. Well, that's going to give Balthasar Gelt something to do while we're waiting for Volkmar to make his way down. And of course, Gavin. I keep forgetting about you, my poor man. It does get me, no, I need to actually see if I've made a trade agreement with Hexot. No, I haven't done it with Hexotl. Have I done it with Nagrif? Is the one I need to double check. We shall see. Well, the Monument to the Moon doesn't belong to the Drowned anymore after that fight. Nakai the Wanderer. I really want to do a campaign with him. I think he's a pretty cool character. And I do have a mod in place to make it so the Defenders of the Great Plan, his vassal, are actually more active in the campaign map as well. So I look forward to trying him out in my own personal time at some point.
Greetings from
Karakadrin, what do you want? Military alliance? I'm afraid no. I mean, you're willing to give me quite a bit for this. I mean, how much money are we talking here, I guess, is the question. Quite a bit of money, it seems. Oh, I really don't like making military alliances, but that's actually a reasonable amount of money. And he is defensive in nature, so conquest is not their business. That might actually be more useful as a military ally. You know what? Sure. Do it. At the end of the day, it means that I've got another more firm ally to the east of the Empire. And we can always be in position in case he needs to have any help against the Greenskins. As long as you don't go after any of the Sylvanian territories, I'll be happy. Huh, well, good job, mate. Huh, here's Manfred on his flying zombie dragon. Maybe he's a bit concerned that we're about to attack him and Valdenhof. Never mind, we're gonna go after his sire first of all, I think. Yeah, take Schwarzhaven and conquer all of Western Sylvania. Okay, Malagor. Right, he hasn't managed to attack her now, but he is in position that I can attack him with Heinrich, and it looks like I'll be able to get the garrison to help in as well. Well, here comes Tempelhof's last army, led by Hamlin von Karstein. As you can imagine, though, they're not going to have much of a chance against us. Let's just auto-resolve this. We didn't even take a single loss in that fight. How much money did we make? You know what? Let's pardon them. Get a bit of extra cash in, because why not, eh? We can finish them off and then in the following turn. Okay. So, another hostile action. We picked up a banner of swiftness to give to someone. Karl Franz has become a confident defender. Got raiding going on. We finished our armor. Wow. So all my infantry units now have extra 15 armor, which is really quite good. And we have to pick a new bit of research for them. First of all, Gavin. Let's have a look. Let's move you over towards... I don't know. I can't remember what regions might be over here. But let's move you over here just in case... Oh no, actually. Pause. Swamptown belongs to Hexotl. We're not going to meet anyone new here then. Unless... if we had sailed over, cross across the land here, make our way back onto the sea on this side, rather than travelling all the way around, we should be able to encounter people like the Order of Lawmasters and that. But, you know what? Nah. Let's just continue on our quest down here, and see who we can encounter along the way. I mean, by the time we get to the bottom, we should meet a few factions like the Citadel of Dusk, I believe, and so on. Yeah, but we will, of course, be meeting the Vampire Coast further along here. But Gavin is there. Karl Franz, go and finish off the last of the Temple Half vampires. Bye-bye. I'm trying to remember, there was a mod that actually made the Temple Half vampires more like blood dragons. I remember though the mod was a bit out of date. I'm going to have a look and see if I can get it working, because that might be a cool idea as a variation on the playing as the vampire counts, you know? Ooh. Picked up the Black Lions. Oh, this is the War Wagon with the Hellblaster. Oh, definitely want to get my hands on one of that at some point. And we got the Sunmaker as well. And a student. And in fact, he has now become known as a vampire hunter as well. Cool. Let's move you back in towards Eschen. And start healing you up a bit more. Okay, Balthasar Gelt. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention about this during the end turn phase, but Sterlin's elector count has brought an army in. Now we have already taken in pretty much all of up here, but as you can see, the vampire count has taken Essen and Waldenhof, and it looks like Nagenhof over here is under siege. So, don't know what's going to happen there. Maybe they'll go up there and take some territory for themselves. Who knows? For now though, let's send Balthasar Gelt against this army. We can easily wipe them out. And how much money am I going to get out of this? Not bad. I will do the pardon again. Might as well get a bit more extra cash and get Balthasar Gelt leveled up a bit more. Alright, skip through that. Finish him off now. Oh, the 12 Felbats that happen to be there. Oh dear. Another student. Alright, let's move you back to here now. Alright, that's you sorted. Silver is now in the province, so he should be helping out a bit with the public order. Gelt's moved. Volkmar. Volkmar's got quite a long movement range, because of no doubt because of being in Grunberg and having the toll booths. So you're going to move straight down towards here. Next turn then, the two armies can merge and we'll swap over some units. In fact though, as he's now arrived, I'm going to get Luther Huss now to start making his way over here, so you'll be able to join up with Volkmar's army. So Luther Huss has moved. Vigilion Silver, Volkmar... Oh no, actually. Oh no, let's move you now, my good sir, over to Marienburg. If we go back to Volkmar's army, the warrior priest can move out now, and he's going to make his way over to Karl Franz's army. So those two are going to swap round. Right, you've moved. That we're going to do in just a moment. Just want to make sure we moved everyone else first of all. Okay, we definitely have. Right. Time to deal with Malagor. The ambush was a success, so he has no idea we're there. And now we're going to steal a march on him and go after him with the support of the garrison from Anau. Now I am going to fight this battle, because the Bandsbar, while it is reasonably in my favour, when it's like that, it's when the game says, well, it's a reasonable chance of it being at that, but we don't really know. So let's just fight the army myself and see how we go. Okay then, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. So my reinforcements are coming in from the other side of the map, which could work either one of two ways. Either one, we'll be able to kite away some of the Beastmen horde towards them, meaning that both armies can deal with the army split up. Does that make sense? That didn't quite make sense the way it came out, but you should know what I'm talking about. The second thing though is that we can actually have them engage my main army here, while the reinforcements come in and smash them from behind, meaning that we'll be able to catch them between the two armies like the filling of a giant sandwich, and take them out. Now, 19 magic, 58 power reserve. I'm going to just take that, and we're just going to start with the deployment. What I am going to do, let's have a look at my side of the map. I'm thinking we'll just deploy on this side of the hill here, so we can put my ranged units on top, shoot over our infantry into them, and then these guys can make their way onto the map and then head towards us from there. So, let's see how we're going to do this. Right, you guys... we'll stick you up along here, I'm thinking. Something like that. We'll switch these about... in fact, what we'll do... let's take the halberdiers. We're going to keep the halberdiers back as a sort of second line, so they'll be able to charge forward as needed. So we'll do something like that for the moment. Like so. We'll put one unit here and the other unit just here. We'll put the Great Cannon just here, so that can fire straight at them. The War Wagon and my mortar can come here and then to shoot at them as well. You know what I forgot to get? It occurred to me when I was waiting for the battle to load up. I forgot to get the other bordermen. You know, the actual units. Damn, those grenades could have come in handy. No matter, it's too late now. Where am I going to put you guys? I kind of want to use them to go after the Cygor, if we're possible. Maybe we'll just put them in the trees here, and have them swing around and attack. Or maybe just put them up... Yeah, let's just put them over here, if we can squeeze them in. Yeah, we'll stick you guys here, and then they can swing around and go after those. The 2 Empire Knight units... Let's stick you up here, with the plan being to swing around the left side. And then it's just a case of moving my heroes then over here to the middle. There we go. That should be everyone. Let's start the battle. Alright, beastmen tend to be a bit faster than us mere humans. So with the exception of the cavalry, I'm going to have everyone else on guard mode, just because, well, there's no point in running after the enemy for no real reason, is there? But let's wait for the rest of the... That's a lot of reinforcements I didn't realize about. And the enemy, of course, aren't really sure what to do about this, it seems. Is that everyone? It is. And we actually have some mortars coming on as well. Cool. Right, I'm slowing things down just for the moment. I am trying to cut back on the amount of times I go into slow motion. But I do want to make sure that we get the formations sorted. So if these 2 Outrider units can head up to here, for example. We've got... What we have here? 2 crossbows, 2 handgunners. If only they stayed more or less in order. Okay, you guys stay where you are. Right, you guys, we're going to pull over towards here. Something like that, so you can shoot at the enemy. Looks like they're already bringing a few units over here, including some Centaurs. Okay, halberdiers. Okay, swordsman. Hang on, let me just grab swordsman. Halberdiers. Any more swordsmen? Nope, that's all the swordsmen. Okay, let's get you guys straight across here. Right, halberdiers. Let's get you 2 on this side over here. And then let's grab you and stick you over on this side. Not going to get over here probably before these guys arrive. In fact, let's just stick you guys here. And then, who's this? Empire Captain. Let's move you over towards here. Alright, let's have a quick look. Malagor himself is heading over here. Right, where's that Cygor? I can't see him. Oh no, there he is. He's the big unit right there. Right, let's head back to normal at this point. Centaur's already taken a bit of a bash. Right, the other thing I want to try and do quickly, in fact, I'll do this now. Everyone go on guard mode, with the exception of the 2 Outrider units. You guys can come off. The 2 Knights units, and my other unit of the Bordermen. Like I said, I don't want anyone trying to chase them down when I don't need to. Oh, crap. Right. Magic's already peering over there. Right. Where's that Centaur? Let's bring you over here and start firing at the actual Centaur itself. Oh no, let's keep you here just in case those Centaurs come out. Right. Swordsman, hold them. Okay, let's have you guys come down here and attack those. You Gorgors come out this way, you guys come out this way. Halberdiers come out and support. This unit's already broken. Oh crap, they're really just going to town with that magic of theirs. Okay, Outriders, let's bring you back here. Your job is basically try and shoot these enemies in the rear, if possible. Could have you actually try and take out Malagor. Let's have you do that. Okay, you guys come over here and deal with these. Alright, how are we doing over this flank? Okay, we've got Ungors and Ungors, okay. Chaos Warhounds, Centaurs. Right, let's bring you guys around this way to defend. Alright, Bordermen are going off to shoot the Cygor. You guys are now shooting these. We're just taking a lot of damage though. My lord is under attack, is he? Huh. Fair enough. Alright, let's have you guys shoot these. Alright, Captain, I asked you to move forward to attack those. Right, we may be able to eliminate Malagor straight away. Okay, let's head back over here a minute. Right, Knights, I need you to come over this way, ready to start charging in. Right, let's start using some magic. Burning Heads. Let's get you going straight across here, I'm thinking, first of all. Okay, you. Let's use Accusation against... Where is... Use it against... No, damn it, I used the wrong one. Okay, you go over here and deal with the Centaurs. Okay, Victor, start shooting the Minotaurs. Right. Oh crap, that went in the completely wrong direction I wanted it to do. Too late now, too late. Okay, let's bring you guys there. You guys come and attack this unit here. You guys swing round, I want you to go after... In fact, I want you to come over this way. So you guys make your way across here, and then come and attack these. Marienburg's Finest is going to hold out there. My War Wagons are about to leave. You guys can continue shooting. In fact, start shooting some Minotaurs for me, please. Alright, Bright Wizard. Let's start boosting up everyone nearby with the Flaming Sword of Ruin. Start doing some extra damage on that front. You guys can come over here and help out. Okay, Heinrich, start attacking these guys here. In fact, do I want to... Nah, it'll be fine. Okay, let's have a look. Imperial Knights, let's have you charge over here now and start dealing with the Gors. Alright. Okay, Borderman, you've already defeated that unit over there. Go and chase down the Raiders here. Now, how are we doing over this way? Okay, Malagor's broken. Kill him. You make your way and start shooting the Ungors here. You start shooting these. You swing over here to defeat the Centaurs. As they're doing damage now against my cannons. You come over here and help those. Otto here should be able to deal with those quite nicely. You can finish off these. There we go. That should work. Let's go back to normal speed again. Alright. Do I want to never use this again? Probably not after last time. Can't believe I end up getting him accidentally charged into the enemy. Okay, tell you what we could do. Let's have one fireball straight into there, please. Marienburg's Finest is broken through. Okay. That's fine. Let's bring in... Let's bring one of these straight through the middle here. Right. Marienburg's Finest, we want you to charge in now to deal with the Centaurs. The Empire Knights have dealt with them. Come over here now. The enemy lord has been wounded. Great. Alright, you shoot those. You come over here and deal with those. The Spears of Tau. Come over and deal with these. You shoot them. Okay, you turn around and shoot those. And I'm just going to deal with these survivors. So I'll see you guys back on the campaign map in just a moment. So, a close victory, according to the game, but I disagree, personally. We managed to do quite a lot of damage to theirs, wiped out a few of their units. Some of them were able to escape, simply because of how close we were as a army to the red line of death that borders the battlefield. But all in all, I think we did okay. We didn't lose any full units either, which is always a nice little bonus. Right, we could pardon them, but we are talking about beastmen. They just deserve one thing: execution. So the survivors are run off this way. We should have enough movement now just to chase them down and kill them. Oh, Crow Weaver. The despoiler becomes the despoiled. For defeating Malagor, Heinrich now has extra leadership when fighting against war herds, and extra melee attack. It's a shame that I don't think that applies to his entire army, just him. But still, a nice little bonus. Right, let's go and finish off the survivors. Yeah, this time round, just going to auto-resolve. We did lose a unit of swordsmen though. That's unfortunate. But we'll take the captives dead once more. Picked up the Armor of Fortune. Nice little bonus there. Another student for Victor. Right, let's move you in here.
What does the Emperor bid?
Right, and two things. Firstly, we're going to give that unit of swordsmen back. And, while I remember to do it now, we're going to recruit the bordermen. Finally. Right. So that's them sorted out. Gavin is continuing on his journey. I wonder if we could actually speak to the defenders of the Great Plan. We'll have to have a look and see. Oh no, Gavin's actually moved. Everyone has moved. For Christ, I forgot. We've been busy. Right. Let's have a quick look in at some of our buildings. Temple Half can be upgraded. We'll go ahead and do that straight away. The moot has been done. So, that's why we're making so much more extra money now. Nice to see. Okay, Karak Asgahar, everything's quite fine here. Faldorf has got that built. We're now making more money from that, and from nearby regions as well. We do need... keep enough for the public order bonus, but when we can actually upgrade Faldorf next, definitely we're going to get a Reaver's thing or something. In fact, Steingarts. Is Averland happy enough with me now? They are. In that case, let's see about buying that land back. Feels bad that we have to do it, but still, I want it back. Take that. Oh, 1,100. 11,000, really? Christ, they must really have built up a couple of things here in Steingart for them to feel like that. I might end up saving my money for a bit, then. Because let's have a quick look. Ordorf, everything is fine apart from building this up. Could go and build the cattle ranch, but not really that concerned. Marienburg could upgrade that, but still that's a lot of extra money. Just one extra 125. It's going to take a number of turns for it to try and match up. Let's leave that for now, then. Alright, Karl Franz, let's level you up. This time round, let's make you better in defense. We'll go for a point there. Next, Heinrich, I'm guessing? Yep. Alright, Heinrich, let's give you Root Marcher, Inspiring Presence, Hard to Hit, and I am going to give you a unit of the Emperor's Finest. We will continue working on his own combat skills a bit, but for him, I feel like having the ability to try and, what's one other thing? Buff up some of his units will be quite handy, especially when we get our hands on the pistol core. That will be quite handy. Alright, so we've done you. Victor now, let's see, let's give you fleet-footed and elusive. Just to help out a bit there. Who else we got left? Balthasar Gelt, right. Because we're not going to be using him so much in combat now, is there anything I can use that's going to just help us out on the map altogether? I mean, I still like all of these different items, they're so cool. Of course, we got his spells as well. Renowned Scholar? Oh, extra 20% research rates. Oh, that will be handy. Just double checking everything else. That's map wide. That's for his combat abilities. Golden Conduits. Ooh. Yeah, let's give you Renowned Scholar. More battle wizards, more research rates. I can live with that. In fact, just help out with the research rates. Alright, we haven't given you a student. Can we give you a student? Apparently we can't. No matter. I'll give you a acolyte instead. And then we'll have a look at some of the heroes. So Future Leon, for example, can I give you a student? Yeah, because we picked up a whole bunch of them. Right, you can have one. Alright, Lufahas. I'll tell you what, actually, can we give one to Alistair? Hedge Wizard, Entertainers, Apprentice. Oh no, we've already got that for Karl Franz. Yeah, you don't get one. Oh no, that's because you already got one. Okay, what about that other wizard of mine back in here? We need one for Ralph. In fact, let me just remember that Mr. Grey. And no, before anyone asks, we're not calling him Christian Grey, okay? Right. But Mr. Grey here, let's give you some students if possible. We'll give you Entertainer as well, just because that will come in handy. Pit Fighter, student, there we go. That should increase our research quite a bit. Now, as for research, commodities, let's go for commodity trading, getting some more trade resources produced. So we'll be able to get more money in from selling it to other factions. And it's going to be a very quick research to do once we've added it all up. I'm not going to worry about the forts right now. Let me just check the attitude, see if there's anyone we can trade with or friendly with us. Oh, Hexator, maybe? See, non-aggression. Yes or no? I think no. Oh, wow. Okay. That's going to improve the relationship, and we might be able to start trading with them at some point. Vampire Coast, good defenders of the Great Plan. Nope, okay. Let's hit enter now, and assuming nothing bad happens, we'll bring the episode to an end. Well, nothing died, no one got hurt, nothing like that. Although we do have an incursion of beastmen over in Eschen that we're going to have to deal with. But we're going to be doing that now in the next episode. So for now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And I do hope you join me next time for some more Warhammer. But until then everyone, take care and goodbye for now.